The time is 11 o'clock, and it's late Monday night, September 30th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, September 30th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 11 o'clock, and it's late Monday night, and it is 54 degrees in North Massachusetts. Up stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is Trump allies concerned he doesn't understand grim video of impeachment fight. Trump and Barr urge foreign leaders to help them investigate the Miller probe. McConnell says Senate would add to hold a trial if the House impeaches Trump. McConnell says if House Trump impeaches Trump, Senate rules would force him to start a trial. China naturally live updates as I promise to maintain stability in Hong Kong. While Hong Kong protesters take to the streets. Man found dead inside Hilton home. Prime Minister remove newly installed bike lanes. Man severely burned after falling in thermal water at Old Faithful. Pelosi 60 Minutes whistleblower comments prompt GOP concerns a political setup. Kansas judge reprimanded for sexual harassment after affair with a felon. Also trail runner dies after being struck by lightning near finish line. Migrant set fire to Greek refugee camp. At least one is killed, F-480 said. SK prisoner found living in a cave in China after 17 years on the run. Joe Biden's 2020 campaign is about TV networks not but Rudy Giuliani. Giuliani says Biden wants to sell him because he fears the trip about Ukraine. Put this really both big guests, immigrant run-ups and raids. Forever 21 bankruptcy reflects teens' new shopping behavior. WeWork used discounts to convince tenants to relocate to new locations. Chains pulls Zentek after FDA found it, and Fannie Freddie reform closer as Treasury details plan for profits. Look at that stock today, out up 96.38 was at 26.16.83. SP5 up 14.95 at 29.76.74, and Nasdaq 59.71 at 79.99.34. Hypothesis that the Planet 9 is a black hole that stirs controversy. SpaceX unveils massive Starship prototype design. Astronaut posts an incredible rocket launch photo from International Space Station. First payment related app, and Nebraska brings natural death toll at least 15. State of county health officials address concern over aerial spraying and controlled mosquitoes. Universal flu vaccine may be one step closer to reality, and breast cancer success. He said there's proposals, tax hikes on companies that pay CEOs much more than its workers. Gene Scott sworn in as a labor secretary. North Carolina authorities on Monday captured 3 escaped inmates from Morehead, but a fourth is still up. Warden arrest official said. Trump asking of 3 and Prime Minister to investigate origins of the Miller's Russia probe. Look at that, some news from the Sun Chronicle. 10,000 visit Vietnam. Moving wall in Attleboro for 5 days. Edinburgh Mayor Paul Roos says run for Congress next year. Highly unlikely. Judge Stevens said out a drug case against Doug Ivor, real estate agent company partner. Work on Edinburgh parking garage. Ground to completion. North man pleads guilty to possession and intent to distribute cocaine. North Edinburgh man pleads incident of domestic assault smashing car. Edinburgh, West Manchester man was arraigned Monday on charge that he was driving in the wrong direction when he hit a car on Interstate 495 in Mansfield. One time appoints president to oversee town's aging facilities. Friends and families of the missing Berkeley man who was put cuffs as a man away Saturday asked for the public on Monday in an ongoing search effort. Mark Ahmed, 35, admitted and went off the shore. Manhole explosion in Stockton's for less than 3 years. Plymouth, a softball fan, was sentenced to life imprisonment out, possibly a parole Monday after a jury convicted him of murder and the grisly death of a Marshfield man in 2015. Peter Chittle news time is 11:04. Time now for our Peter Chittle Sports Report. Not answers. Volleyball team Blake Albert Bombarders 3-0. Pittsburgh Steelers out leading the Cincinnati Bengals 27-3. And Monday Night Football. New England Patriots Benjamin Watson apologized for Bill allowing college air police owner money, and Nationals Brewers winner wild card game with the fair plans will get 27 outs. Peter Chittle news time is 11:05 on this late Monday night, and it's time now for Peter Chittle traveling to check. Beep on the MBTA Chittle Place on service between Oak Grove and Sullivan Square from 8:15 p.m. to the end of service on Monday, September 30th to Thursday, October 3rd. Commuter rail. Shuttle bus replace service direct between Forest Park 495 and Franklin Dean College due rail defect. Train being experienced delays up to 15 minutes to the track and individual bus sent for training delays. Cable train 227, 11 p.m. for North Station, North Station 5 minutes beyond schedule. And the Thursday are looking good. Okay, look at the hours and byways of New England on this late Monday night. Newport Bridge on both ends is backed up. Route 79, slow before run the Fall River area on Route 24 northbound south up to 79 Fall River. Route 3 is southbound south on after 2 trying Rockland, and 120 on the northbound side, also on 93 up in Redden, and 93 southbound side, so after 495 out in Andover, 495 on the northbound side, so the westward stretch, and 190 on the northbound side, so the Sterling stretch. 290 both ends is back to the Shrewsbury stretch, and Mass Pike both ends is back to the Chicopee stretch, and 91 slow in the Newton stretch, and 84 westbound so Waterway stretch, and 84 westbound side so the Newtown Connecticut stretch, and 95 at the northbound side so the West Haven. Merritt Parkway slow between Westport and Fairfield, and 95 at the southbound side so the Norwalk stretch, and up in northern New England, 89 at the northbound side so the Lebanon, New Hampshire, and smaller turnback at the southbound side so the Rochester, New Hampshire, and 89 northbound side so before Burlington, Vermont, and 93 southbound side so in Vermont, and 87 at southbound side so in Berlin, Champlain, New York, and onward 15 at northbound side so in Sun Quebec and towards Montreal. Peter Chittle news time is 11:07. Time now for Peter Chittle weather report. Mostly looking at the radar satellite, nobody shows some spotty rain showers from Japanese Hampshire stretching up at the Springfield, New, and a number line batch from Laconia, New Hampshire down in Springfield, Vermont, and lines of rain showers from southern Vermont down to western Mass and down to western Connecticut. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast. It goes like this. Tonight, mostly clouds got about 48 degrees. Common for Tuesday, slight chance of over 9 a.m. Mostly clouds for 71 degrees, and then light side wind coming in southwest wind 6 to 11 miles in the morning with gale size 23 miles an hour, chance of 20% for Tuesday. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 3 a.m. Mostly clouds for 64 degrees, southwest about 10 miles an hour, gale size 22 miles an hour, chance of 20% for Wednesday. Chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly clouds for 76 degrees, southwest about 8 miles an hour, but coming to north of the afternoon, chance for 50%, Newfoundland lifts. And then 7 inches, also on a mouse, but thunderstorms for Wednesday. Chance of showers being after 2 a.m. Mostly clouds for 46 degrees, and northeast wind about 7 miles an hour, chance of 30% for Thursday. Chance of showers, mostly clouds about 55, low about 48 degrees, and east wind about 3 to 8 miles an hour, chance for 50%. And Friday, showers likely mainly for 8 a.m. Mostly clouds cover 6 about 37 degrees, northwest about 7 to 30 miles an hour, chance for 6% for Saturday. Sunny skies about 60 about 40 degrees, north about 6 miles an hour for Sunday. Most sunny skies about 66 about 51 degrees, lights out, wind increasing at 5 miles in the morning. And for Monday, chance of showers, mostly clouds about 78 degrees, southwest about 6 to 10 miles an hour, gale size 3 miles an hour, chance for 50%. And right now, northern it's a 56 degrees and overcast skies. That's going to be for the Peter Chittle 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, September 30th, 2019. Peter was over. You have a good night with a goodbye. They did not see you tomorrow morning with a more important. Hope you have a good night.